the lights evolving. I'm trying to run it like faucets. This no movie, you can't pause it. Easy to duck all your blows and crack on
Trousers. Felix, Long Trousers, back again with another episode of He Rants. Today we talking about some wild shit that hit the news recently. Jennifer Hudson, of all people, has finally broke up with David Soul Glow Otunga. If y'all don't know who Jennifer Hudson is, I'm about to learn you something. She was actually on American Idol. She didn't win, but you know, her singing talent was enough for them to still, you know, somebody had to find her and sign her, you know what I'm saying? She was good enough for that. When she came out, she was very, very big and hefty, you know, plus size, fluffy, huge, like really huge for real. And then, you know, she became pretty much fat black girls, like, well, let me not even say fat black girls, fat girls in general, like, she became their goddess. She went on this big Weight Watcher thing, and then she just lost a lot of pounds. It's weird, though, even though she's skinny now, like, her head's still fat as shit. But basically, she been engaged to this guy called David Otunga. His last name is really Otunga. It's funny. This light-skinned guy with like curly soul glow like hair for real. And it's weird. I know this is getting off topic, but have you guys ever really looked at David Otunga? Yeah, he's light-skinned, but he's like a different type of light skin. Like his skin is like low-key gray for real. Like it looked like he was legit made by like an actual black person and then like an actual white person. I'm not talking about like a brown person and like a white person who's like, you know, not really white, but he's white. If that makes sense. I'm talking about like the skin is like Crayola white and like Crayola black, and they mixed them, and then he came out like light skin gray. But this nigga, I mean, when I saw them start going out together, I was like, what the hell? Because this nigga was like a wrestler. He just like swole for real. But the crazy thing about that, before he even became a wrestler, he was on I Love New York. See, that should have been a red flag right off the bat, because I mean, goddamn, cuz New York ugly as hell, and she always be having them badass weaves. My God. But maybe back in the day, it was okay to have bad weaves, because that was before the lace front. You know, Nicki Minaj took over the game with that. This is another side note, but have you ever watched I Love New York and just look at it? Don't she look like her pussy stink? I feel like she looked like her pussy stink. I don't know. Like, if her pussy was stinking, I'd be like, ha. See, I knew your pussy stink, bitch. Of course, David Otunga didn't win, but hey, actually, I guess if you think about it, he kind of did win, because I mean, he didn't go out with New York, her ugly ass. But the reason why this is news right now is because it just came out. Finally, the man is the victim. Jennifer Hudson has been cheating on David Otunga with a gospel producer named Molly Music. That is so savage, because he's a gospel producer. And it gets even more savage. She kicked this nigga out the house because he was mad and complaining about her cheating. That's savage as shit. Hey, but I mean, at the end of the day, they've been engaged for like 10 years. So I mean, really, if you really think about it, I don't think David Otunga really wanted to wife that. He probably looked at her every day. He's like, damn, this girl did lose this weight, but her head big as shit. Like, it's a bobblehead. Like, can you imagine Jennifer Hudson like cocked her head back and like headbutted you? It'd be like a watermelon getting crushed by a mallet. What I got from this story is no one is safe. It don't matter if you in gospel or not. You will get cheated on. These celebrities are savage. David Otunga, I'm not even gonna lie, you look sweet for it anyways, let's be honest. Allegedly though, he been abusing her. That's allegedly. But David Otunga looks so soft, I don't know how much he can abuse. But then again, I also thought Chris Brown was soft, and then he pretty much beat the brakes off around her. It was at that day that I realized light-skinned people need to be taken a little bit more seriously. Jennifer Hudson, I'm so disappointed in you. How dare you cheat on David Otunga before he could cheat on you? Women are supposed to be the victim in this, not men. And you cheating on David Otunga with a guy named Molly Music, and he's a gospel producer. How you a gospel producer with your name Molly Music? David, if I was you, I'd definitely make it look like an accident and have Molly Music get taken out. When the police come over, just be like, yeah, he just tripped and fell on my bullets. He just kept on tripping and falling on my bullets. A total of 5 times. It's crazy. It's wild. Also, though, being engaged for 10 years is quite a long time if you really think about it. At that point, I would think that the relationship is really over. It's not like you have to save the money up to get married. You guys have the money. At least Jennifer Hudson has the money. I don't know. I really don't know what David Otunga does with his life. I'm just happy this news came out, just to let the world know that these girls are out here cheating just as much as guys. And it also solidifies that I'm not going to church that often, because people like this in church are teaching us the bad things. And I feel like I just have to learn my life from outside the church. David Otunga, one more thing. It's okay to cry. It's okay to cry. So look, if y'all can do me a favor, just like, comment, subscribe. No, let me know what you think about this. It's crazy out here. These girls are so scandalous. It's hard being a good man out here because these girls just don't appreciate you. No matter how hard you work and all the stuff you do to be their everything, they still find a way to cheat on you. I try to explain that to my girlfriend, but every time I try, she ends up beating me. It's a hard life being battered, but sometimes I just deserve it. Hopefully she doesn't listen to this because I'll probably get beat some more. But if you don't like this video, it's because you steal bicycles just to sniff the seats and lick them right before you go to bed. Thank you.
Come my way, not like Fetty, baby. I'm like Petty, baby. Making plays, live action, not recording lines. If I score, I'm optimistic, I'm transforming your life. Girl, get it right. I know what you like. Don't put up a fight. You want me to wife you? No, not today. Some of these bras need to be appraised. I thank Jesus, he gets all my praise.